When it comes to open world video games, more often than not, the journey is more important than the goal. That's the case with Horizon Forbidden West as well, but somehow this ending managed to bug me just the right amount to sour me on the overall experience. Horizon 2 is a third-person action game from 2022, and if you just mainline the game, it's about 30 hours, but like with a lot of other open world games, you're likely to engage with side missions and collectibles, and then the game gets quite a bit longer. The game is heavy on story, and from the get-go you're entangled in the protagonist Aloy's mission to save the world. Let me start off by saying that I find the story in Horizon Forbidden West a bit messy, and that you won't be getting a detailed retelling of it here. However, I will be spoiling the big plot points, and there are a few. Following the events of Zero Dawn, Aloy is searching for the AI Gaia to re-establish order in the ecosystem of the world. She's been searching for months, but without any luck. With the help of the shady character Silence, she finds a gene-locked chamber which she is able to enter because Aloy is a clone of the scientist Elizabeth Sobek. Here Aloy finds an incomplete backup of Gaia. Aloy is interrupted in her discovery when the gene-locked hatch to the chamber opens once more. The chamber is entered by another Sobek clone, Beta, and 3 futuristic humans with visible enhancements in the form of glistening shields. These humans are also on the hunt for Gaia and the missing data that will complete it, and they don't want any competition and therefore wants Aloy to be killed. Aloy survives and sets out to find Gaia's missing data. Out in the wild, Aloy sees members of a tribe be able to break through one of the futuristic humans' shields, leaving her vulnerable to attacks. This is important since Aloy wasn't able to even scratch the shield when she fought one of the humans earlier. Searching the surrounding area, Aloy finds Beta and takes her to a safe place. Beta is able to tell Aloy that the futuristic humans are the previous inhabitants of the Earth, that they are called Far Zenith, and that they are ruthless in their hunt for the missing data. The Far Zenith were living on another planet, but they had to escape due to a natural disaster, and now they want to wipe the Earth of its current population and reclaim it. Aloy continues to gather the missing data and is making progress. Though on a mission with Beta, she is attacked by 3 members of Far Zenith. Beta gets taken against her will, while one of the members of Far Zenith, a woman named Tilda, chooses to save Aloy by causing a distraction. Tilda knows everything about Aloy and has decided to turn on Far Zenith by joining her in her battle. With a lot of aid, Aloy manages to free Beta and beat the members of Far Zenith. However, she finds out that Far Zenith didn't leave their planet due to a natural disaster. They were driven out by a big bad AI called Nemesis. Nemesis despises humanity and wants nothing else than to destroy all human life, and it is heading towards Earth. The end. All of Aloy's struggles didn't really make that much of a difference. The Earth is safe for now, and with the help of Gaia, some of the ecosystems of the Earth can start to rebuild. But to what purpose? The Far Zenith were superior to Aloy and her buddies when it came to tech, and they were eradicated from an entire planet by Nemesis. Now I know we just beat them, but they were not that many and we were an entire army. I'm fine with the game setting up a sequel, but for me, I have to feel like this sequel could be exciting. I wanted Aloy and her mates to be ready for battle, but instead the game ended on a whimper. A completely different game, but if you look at The Last of Us, that ending is quite depressing. The world is kinda doomed, Joel is a murderer and a liar, and Ellie is robbed of a choice. But still, the game manages to end on a hopeful note. There is a possibility that things will go well. Joel is changed, Ellie can grow, and the world could become better. Had the game ended with Ellie no longer being immune to the spores and Joel and her looking at each other, it would have been very unsatisfying. We would have been left with no hope. That's how Forbidden West feels. As you can tell, I'm not impressed with the ending. Even though I'm not against trilogies, when it comes to open world games, I think a continued storyline is a bit risky. Zero Dawn and Forbidden West combined are about 60 to 70 hours of gameplay, and not to be giving any closure feels unfair. We've journeyed with Aloy for many hours and still you give us nothing, or close to nothing. This might be a bit harsh, but the story is giving a kid telling a fairy tale. It starts out simple enough, but then it grows bigger and gets messier, and new details are added out of nowhere along the way, and when it comes to ending the story, it happens all of the sudden and without answering a lot of the questions that have emerged. When the game came to an end, I thought, well, I've completed Horizon 2 and all I got was this lousy ending. I wish I could have thought, when can I get to play Horizon 3?